They didn't like Amber. Actually, I can't even say. It's not all of them. It's just their manager didn't like Amber and didn't want to say why she refused me service, but it was because of Amber. And the second time I went, I didn't even bring Amber inside, and then she was still making it an issue not to serve me. So it's like, yo, I didn't take Amber inside. You still have an issue serving me because of it, which is messed up. Okay, boom. They called the police, and she didn't even give a reason that day. It was just when the police came, she told them, "Oh, we don't want to serve him because there's this so-called thing that we could refuse service, right?" Even though y'all people shouldn't be falling for that, okay? You can't just fall for we can just refuse you service. It's not a we can just refuse you service. You need a reason. You guys need to look that shit up. There's a law. It doesn't matter if you're a private business. You can refuse for for any reasons, but for any reasons that doesn't include discrimination. Because imagine if you're a gay person, lesbian person, or whatever. You come into an establishment, they refuse you service. They're not gonna tell you why they're refusing you service. Come on, y'all can't fall for that shit. Like, too many people now, like, that made me sad that I seen people in the comment section saying, yeah, they can refuse you service, brokey. They're allowed to refuse you service. No, they're not just allowed to refuse service for like no reason. Think for yourselves. You gotta think. Use your head. Don't fall for shit that people try to tell y'all. I see too many people they get fed bullshit and they believe it. Huh? What happened if your religion, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you go in there, they tell you they want to refuse you service and they don't want to tell you the reason, but you know damn well they're refusing you service because of your religion. No, in America, you're not allowed to refuse service on any sort of discrimination. That's why the lady couldn't say why she refused me service. Was it because I had a nut? No, none of that. She couldn't say why. Because it's because of her discrimination towards me. So that's why I say, yo, chat, don't fall for these evil people's manipulating the system of, oh, we're a private business, we could refuse you service. Okay, you can refuse service, but tell me the reason why you're refusing me service. So look it is snowing right now. The closest place that I'm next to, because I had to switch up the spot, the closest place that I'm next to is that McDonald's, okay? It's cold. Look at this fucking shit. It's cold, right? I got Amber covered. She's covered, so there should be no excuses of denying me service unless you're prejudiced towards me. So that's where we're gonna go. My hands are cold, my feet is cold, so I got McDonald's points. So we're gonna go turn up at McDonald's. If they allow me to eat, right, then I'll cut off the live, and then I'll chill out and I'll eat and get back with y'all a little later. The reason why I would cut off the live is because this manager lady, she's just a miserable lady. Even though everybody else was cool, customers and the other workers, she's just miserable, man. So if I could eat, then the mission accomplished. So I'm gonna get to the comment section. It's just it's snowing. It's hard to. Where is it? So yo, this is the McDonald's, Shrewsbury on Shrewsbury Street. That McDonald's on Shrewsbury Street in Worcester, Mass, across the street from U-Haul. Okay, that's where I'm headed to. And like I said, man, I already got points and stuff like that. There shouldn't be no reason to not allow me to eat or stay in there. People, I hate people falling for, hold on, see, it's just so much freaking snow. Hold on, chat. I don't want people to fall for that weak ass excuse. Nobody should be falling for that weak ass excuse. If you're one of those people who allow people to manipulate it's a private business. We could refuse anybody. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm trying to tell y'all. It doesn't work like that. That's a whole lawsuit right there. You have to have a reason. You can do it, but you really need to have a reason to do it. Because like I said, you could be Jewish, you could be Muslim, and someone tells you they're gonna refuse you service for no other reason, they can't tell you any other reason, and you know it in your heart. Or if you're down with LGBTQIA and they refuse you service and they don't tell you any other reason, and you know it's because of your preference and stuff like that, or how you choose to live, or what you're born to live, whatever, like that's messed up. No private business should have any reason to discriminate, period. You should not have any reason to discriminate and get away with it. That's not cool. Yeah, chef, we're gonna try to go to McDonald's right here. All right? Hands are cold. Like, you can't, there are really evil people out here, man. There's evil people here. You gotta be a real evil ass person to be like, nah, you can't eat here. Not even her business. But you gotta be an evil person to be like, you can't eat here. It's fucking snow outside. Look at all this snow. Oh, shit. I might have to switch to the other phone. Give me a second. Alright, I gotta switch hands. Oh my god. It's fucking cold as fuck. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is the one I'm talking about, okay? Right next to the U-Haul. Yeah, Massachusetts is in the building, man. All right, so we're about to step into this McDonald's. Amber's covered. There should be no excuses. There should be no excuses. The first time. Oh. Oh my God. Come on. Ooh. Wow, hold on. Hands are freezing. Oh my God. How's everybody doing? Hold on, chat. Oh man, why is there so much snow? Why is there so much snow? Why is there so much snow? Remember, chat, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to sit, eat, and warm my hands because it's freaking cold. There's too much snow. I woke up from, sleeping out there, so this person should not discriminate. Look at the problem she had is Amber. I got her covered. There should be no problem. There should be no reason to tell me I can't eat here. And I'm hungry, so hold on. Let me shake off this blanket first, and then we're gonna go. Remember what I said, chat. Nobody should deny you service for no reason. Do not ever let a place tell you we can't give you a reason, because then that falls to they might be discriminating against you, okay? If you're Jewish, Muslim, whatever it is you are, someone tells you we're denying you service and we don't want to tell you why, That's discrimination. Maybe you're LGBTQIA, discrimination. You're black, white, whatever, Spanish. They don't want to tell you the reason. That's discrimination, y'all. They got to tell you the reason. I don't care what anybody says. They have to tell you the reason. Maybe you was out of line, whatever. Okay, boom, that's a valid reason. You can't just be like, no reason. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, man? We even got the racist people here, but that's how they support. So yeah, I'm doing fine. I forget, user, but I'm doing fine, user. Let me shake off this blanket first, okay? Look at how much snow got on the blanket. Jeez. All right, let me try to shake it off real quick. I just gotta shake some stuff off before I get in there. All right, here we go. Hungry, cold. Okay, so look, I'm gonna park her right there. Let me place my order, okay? I'm gonna place my order, and then we're gonna see if I get my food, okay? Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna pause this for like a good 5 minutes because I don't want to switch it. I'm gonna go into my McDonald's app and order the food, and we'll see what happens. So allow me to pause real quick, and I'll come right back. So allow me to pause real quick, and I'll come right back. Thank you, chat. All right, I placed in my order. We're gonna see if I get my food and can sit. Yo, Alexis is freaking insane. Look at this. Look, the manager lady's here. She gotta be actually she is here. She's gotta be an evil person to be like, yo, I don't want you to stay here. Look at. I ordered a sausage, egg McMuffin. Let me get something. I gotta clean my nose. Yeah, I ordered a sausage, egg McMuffin. That's what I'm waiting for right now. They got for turning up. Hey, Catman. What's up, Catman? So hopefully everything goes right. So look at Amber's covered. You shouldn't have no reason to be like deny service. There shouldn't be no reason to be like, yo, I have to go outside. I mean, I see a person like sleeping right now. They don't have no problem with him, so they shouldn't have no problem with me. Okay, Catman, do your thing. Right now, honestly, this ain't. Thank you. Usually, Catman. I don't know. I guess I can eat now. I guess I can eat here. She didn't say nothing yet. I don't know if she noticed me yet, but thanks to y'all, I'm able to eat here. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit until it stops snowing. Why is it snowing, man? Why is it snowing? It's April. This is what I'm talking about, New England. Like New England, yo, thank you, Catman. And I'm gonna let you know, Catman, between 6:30 to 7:30, that's where we really do our live shows. That's where we really turn up. Any other time, besides that, 6:30 to 7:30 Eastern time, PM Eastern time, okay? We really turn up. We really have a lot of fun. And you gotta participate and bring the energy, my man. But yeah, this right now is just a vibe out. It's gonna be 90 degrees in Vegas. That is so nice. That is so nice. I look outside here and it's like it's so depressing. But like, I love my city, but it is depressing looking at this weather. Like, this is what I woke up to. As soon as I seen it was snowing like this, I was like, oh my God. There's no way I'm gonna make it to BK or anything like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to come here. I'm gonna have to come to this McDonald's that doesn't like me. No, don't say that. Don't say that, Scorpio. Don't say that, Kaya. Enjoy your nice weather. You do not want to switch, especially when it's snowing out here right now. You don't want to switch. You don't want to switch, Kaya. Enjoy the 90-degree weather in Vegas. Okay, I'm gonna be enjoying it through you. Okay. So to everybody coming in, this is just this ain't nothing. I want everybody to come back around 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's when we bring it to a whole nother level, okay? I only brought y'all here because I woke up to snow. I woke up to all this snow. Like, look at it's April, right? Look at April. Check it out. Look at all that snow, man. That's what I woke up to. It's freezing, okay? It's freezing out here. But that's what I woke up to. Like, that's what I keep telling people. I keep telling people every time we get closer to summer, it starts snowing or something crazy with the weather. It gets cold as hell. It's just weird. Thank you, Alexis, man. Thank you, Alexis, and thank y'all for coming through to make sure that I was able to like eat inside. Like, I appreciate y'all for coming through, because like if they wasn't gonna allow me to eat inside, that was gonna be some real issue. I was gonna take that very, very offensive, because like, okay, now you're really discriminating against me. Like, I done everything you wanted. You know, like, I feel naked right now. I feel naked. Like, I don't even feel right. You know, I tuck my pads. I tuck my pads way up in there, And I gotta cover my girlfriend, so like I feel weird about that, but it is what it is. I had to make sure that we can like at least stay out of the snow right now. So I'm grateful for y'all. Lemon, good morning, Lemon. I know, it's so weird. I got it tucked all the way in because like the evil manager lady, she's like she has an issue, and then she uses the whole, oh, it's a private business, we could deny you service with without telling you why we're just denying you service. I never heard of that shit, man. Like I heard of you can deny service for a reason, but you can't deny service for no reason. And like people shouldn't be like agreeing with that, because then you're letting the business get away with like discriminating against people, and that's not cool. Oh, the pads, man! Like I discovered pads in the men's bathroom. Okay, some people may have a different reaction. My reaction was like, oh, there are pads and tampons in the men's bathroom. Okay, so if there's pads and tampons in the men's bathroom, then that means it's for all men to use. That's how I look at it. So that's my way of, showing equality to like anyone switching genders who now comes into the men's bathroom. Like that's my way of showing y'all, hey, I don't have a problem with you guys, but you guys shouldn't have a problem with me. If I want to use tampons and pads, I should be able to use tampons and pads, especially if it's in the men's bathroom. So yeah, that's what sparked it. So from that point on, I used it for my emotions. I used it from when I'm bleeding. I've I've used it ever since. Yo, thank you, Scorpio, thank you, Kia. But yeah, that was the reason. I have the video in my profile. Maybe I gotta pin it up. I'll make sure to pin it up so people can see. But like literally, that's where it all started with the pads and tampons. Yo, Johnny 10, for real, for real, for real. Had to. Like, first off, you guys gave me the energy to walk all the way over to this other spot that like I go to keep myself from outside, right? So I had the energy after our wild live last night. We turned up, we got the 60K likes, like everybody was on point. We didn't get to find that island boy. Maybe we'll try to find him tonight. But yeah, it was turned all the way up. We did our thing. And so yeah, I got to the spot or whatever. But then I woke up to this. I woke up to all this snow, and I'm like, I was upset because I was like, the only place I'm next to is the McDonald's that doesn't like me. Or at least the McDonald's that the manager doesn't like me. So I'm like, oh my gosh, why? Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to walk. There's no way I'm gonna be able to walk, in this snow, like from where I'm at. It's gonna take like an hour and a half of walking from here to like Burger King. Yeah, hey, walking with faith. At the end of the day, I'm okay. Like, I didn't really sleep because, like, it was a different spot. So, I was like on and off. The only time I really fall asleep is like at the end, like when it's time for me to get up. That's when that's when I fall asleep and stuff. But it is what it is. I'll try to catch some Z's when I get to the library, but like right now, I just need the snow to like chill out right now. Yeah, yeah, you think, you think, you think I'm really nice? Nah, I'm messing with you, man. I'm messing with you. Look, I respect people, and I usually expect the same thing. Like the energy that I'm putting out is what I expect to like receive. Some people are gonna have their own opinions. Yeah, walking the faith. I have to cover her. Okay. This is like the McDonald's where the manager lady doesn't like she doesn't like Amber. She don't like Amber at all. So even though like in my opinion, like there should be no reason, especially like I look at it like this. This is how I look at it, but some people look at it different. Okay, some people would probably refuse service to a man or woman who got tattoos all over their face. That might put some people off, right? Some tattoo person, maybe they have a tattoo, they look like a lizard or something, right? So maybe this place would refuse that person's service because of it. I look at it like this. I don't care if you look like a damn lizard, okay? If you want to look like a lizard or some animal, that's on you. I'm more like, yo, show me something, okay? If you're looking like a lizard and now you're doing too much crazy stuff of like, you're eating the table, or you're doing lizard stuff. You're doing lizard activities or something. Like you're like, you're making it a dangerous place. Okay, now that's the reason to like that's the reason to refuse someone's service. But if you're a lizard, right, and you're not hurting nobody, you're just doing your thing. You're being a good lizard. Then that's cool. So that's just how I am. Like I don't care if I see like somebody who's like a trans, and that's not gonna put me off or anything like that. Like it's show me who you are. Like I don't care what the cover of the book. I don't care what the cover of the book looks. Sorry about that. I don't care what the cover of the book looks like. I care about what I'm reading. And if what I'm reading says something completely different, that this person is a good person, then it should be okay. It should be cool. But there's some people that will judge a book by its cover, won't even bother reading, will make all assumptions about the book, and treat a person however way they want to treat them, all because they think this person's the worst person in the world. Walk in the faith. I appreciate you. I really do. Like today, with this weather being like this, I am gonna take you on your offer, okay? But the only thing is this: I don't want to just put it out in the comments, okay? I'm gonna send you a DM. So walk in the faith. Just do me a favor, okay? I'll send you the DM, a direct message with my Cash App, okay? Now, if I give you my Cash App, I don't want you to, continuously just send money, especially without my knowledge. I don't want you to just continue, because like I'm not into take. Okay, I'm like, if I really need it, or if the situation says otherwise, then I'll take it. I need y'all to understand me, and I need y'all to respect me for it. Okay, like if a woman wanted to, if a guy wanted to give a woman a gift or whatever, right, and the woman says no, but you you should respect what the woman says, right? So in my case, if I ever said no, I just want y'all to respect me for my answer. But in this case, walking the faith, oh my god, no, I'm not gonna post it here. I'm gonna send you the direct message, walking the faith, and just keep that to yourself. There's other people, there's my day ones that know it, but I told them to keep it to themselves because like I don't want this to become like a thing of just receiving money. I only would ever do it if I'm in a situation that calls for it. And these are one of those days that calls for it. I didn't expect it to snow, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be parked myself here at this McDonald's. But I'd appreciate it, my guy. I'm gonna go do this right now. Joshua, man, everything is worth it, man. Remember, like the way you think and the way I think is different. Walk in the faith. Before I do it, I gotta talk to Josh. You can't be worried, Josh. Even if it called for, them calling the police and having me leave, Joshua, you gotta stand up for what is right sometimes, man. Huh? Like, come on, everybody before us, everyone before us. Like, what's wrong with this generation now? I'm not saying you, but in my opinion, is like nobody has the spine anymore. It's like everybody just says, okay, if they're doing you wrong, okay. Like no. Okay? When they told Rosa Parks to get in the back of the bus, I mean, I'm sure there were people who were like, come on, Rosa, what's wrong? Just get in the back of the bus. Just don't make it any... Look, Rosa did what she did. Now history has changed. Now anybody can sit wherever they want to sit in the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of our LGBTQIA, we all got family who's a part of that. And like, those people, they didn't stop fighting for what was right. Okay? When people said, Joe, no, you can't get married to one another. That's not okay. And then they try to tell them, hey, just be okay with the rights that you have. Even though us heterosexual folks get all the rights, they're trying to tell these people, hey, just be okay with the little rights that you have. You know what they did? They said, no, that's not okay. And they fought for everything that they have now. And to this day, they're still fighting. Even though they like on top of the world now, they still fighting for everything. So that's how my mentality, and that's why I respect them so much, because they got spine. They got spine. They're not scared of whatever comes out of it. That's why I respect them so much, 100%. And that's my mentality. If something's right, I'ma hold people to it. I don't care if that leads me for them to call to use the law against me because they have more of a power against me when it comes to, oh, we're a private business, we could refuse you service. Like, no. The way I am is like, yo, if something's right, something's right. Something's wrong, something's wrong. I'm not scared of anything that comes after that. I feel that, Tina. All right, but yo, just promise me, y'all, I'm going to post it for today. If I ever go back on live, right, like, please don't just give it out or, like, just post me something random, okay? Just do me that favor. I'll post it right now because I'm in the situation right now that calls for it, because I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here for a little bit. There's no way I'm going to be able to walk in this while it's snowing. So that changes up my whole plan today. Like, the whole plan was like to get to the library, stay warm in there, eat my snacks that Melissa packed for me, and then make it to this place on Main Street where they give out food, or they give out food around 1:00. But with this weather being like this, like, there's no way. My foot's gonna be like frostbite. So I'm gonna post it on here right now, and then let it just be for like for this live, okay? And then any other time that I come on live, I don't want people to just give it out to the next people, and I don't want like anything on the next live, okay? Can y'all do me that favor? Do me that favor, okay? Cute girl, you're a newbie. You don't know what's going on. Just read all the comments, okay? If you don't know what's going on. All right, there it is. I'd appreciate it, y'all. At least I could buy a coffee. That'd be nice. I just used one of my free points to get me a sandwich. If I can get a coffee, that's what's up. Boom, I just pinned it. Yeah, Kate, how you doing, Kate? So I don't usually start the live early. The only reason I started the live early was because I had to stop at the McDonald's with the manager lady who doesn't like me. So I didn't know if the manager lady was gonna allow me to like eat or not, because she has this thing against Amber. So I got on live just in case. But she hasn't said anything. She hasn't said anything yet, so. Brandon, you're an interesting person, because like your personality is like all over the place, like our weather in New England. Like there's days that you like me, there's days that you hate me, there's days that you got smoke for me, and then there's days that you're like you're I don't know, I don't be getting you. But good morning to you, Brandon. So okay, yeah, I had to make sure. I'm like, I'm not gonna like not go live, and then she's trying to like violate my rights and stuff. So again, I want everybody to tune in with me around between 6. I don't even want to say 6:30 anymore. I feel like I don't start at that time no more. But like between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern time, I want everybody to come back and turn up with us, okay? So in the future, in the future chat, when I stop my lives early, I want to have like 50 females up in here, okay? That's gonna help me be able to sell pads and tampons, because my plan is I'll hit the streets. Because my other live told me that I should try to convince women into buying pads or whatever from me, right? So I took the chat on their offer, but I want to go in that with like 50 females in the live, so that when I try to convince them, because they're gonna look at me crazy. They're gonna be like, why are you wearing pads, brokey? Why you wearing, so I need 50 females up in here. So because we're going to participate together. So we could sell these pads and tampons to the city of Worcester, okay? And I recommend the It's August brand in my profile. So I just want to wait until I get like, until I get enough to like buy the It's August brand, then I'm going to hit the streets, sell it to my city, with y'all help, okay? We're gonna participate this together, and maybe sell it to some guys too, okay? Right on live, we'll be doing it together, and yeah, it'll be interesting. me see. I'm going to the comments. Grand Rising, Talia, girl, Leah. Yo, Leah, this is just, we're going light right now. Like, you already know, we turn up around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's our real show. Right now, this is just this is our light round, okay? Kate Rose. It was the video where you see, look at the video where you see the officer walking in like this, hands here, out of McDonald's. That's the video. Okay, where the officer was walking in. Maybe I could pin it. Give me a second. Hey, Gabe. That type of question, like, I worked all my life and it still got me here, Gabe. Okay? That's how I'm going to answer that question for you. So now, I took it as this. God got a different calling for me. Okay? So that's what you need to understand. If you ask anyone in my life, they'll tell you that the brokey didn't do this for a money grab. Ask the chat. They'll tell you. So now I'm taking my bad situation and I'm making something out of it in a different way that doesn't require jobs that disrespect me anyway. Okay? So I got a different calling now. That's how I'm looking at it. To answer your question. Oh, Brandon. You were like, look at Brandon. We wasn't even playing go fishing that night. Okay, we wasn't even playing go fishing, and you came out the blue, and you was like, chat, he's fooling you guys. He makes $90K a year. He's making all this money, and it's like, bro, like if I was making that money, man, like I would not have a reason not to tell y'all. Like I would not be sleeping outside, bro. That's for sure. That's on everything I love. Okay? If I'm making money, I'm not sleeping outside. I'm not walking everywhere. It's like a slap in my face that I walk everywhere. I sleep outside. I don't even be asking people for money. And then you're going to come in and say some shit like that. Like, because I respect everyone's opinion, and I'm a type of person that I believe that everybody should have a right to their opinion, and everybody should be able to talk. I'm not a person who likes to silence people from talking. It's just when you say something like that, bro, I'm going to say that's a slap in my face. I'll allow you to say it, but it really is a slap in my face because I am going through it. For real, for real. Yo, Detroit's in the building. Oh my goodness. So you guys understand about this cold weather. Detroit, I think Detroit's weather be like crazy, just like our weather in Massachusetts. Moving. That's what I used to do. I did moving, I did landscaping. I did a lot of everything. Gabe. When it gets to 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time, check out how we rock out, okay? Now, the questions you're asking, bro, I know you're curious, but there's questions that you can't be asking every little thing, my guy. You know I'm live, right? You can't, I don't know I don't know. Look, you can ask questions, guys, but there's some questions that you guys have to think about and say, is this the right question to ask the brokey, especially on live? Like, look at the question that you're asking me. Like, buddy, homeless people We're gonna do what we gotta do if it comes to like trying to keep ourselves out of the cold. Okay, sometimes all of the spots that we find, sometimes we lose out on the spots because we got caught or whatever. Sometimes we can't make it to our spots, so we end up settling for like the to sleep outside. That's like last resort. But don't ask me a question that I have to answer online and then I'm gonna get my spot taken. Like, don't ask me questions that's gonna set me up. Okay? You think about it, man. It's like I feel like I'm talking to Vlad TV. If y'all know Vlad TV from YouTube, this guy, he always be asking these people incriminating questions, and these people be answering every incriminating question, and then they get locked up. Like DJ Vlad Gabe. Okay, I can't answer that question. I plead the fifth. Hey Ninja, not so long. I think I came on around like 6 a.m. Eastern time, or 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. I lost track of the time. Hey, no problem, Brandon. No problem, Brandon. I just, again, I'm the type, like, anybody can have an opinion. Anyone can have whatever it is. I look. This is the beauty of our country, America. This is why I tell people all the time. This is why I brag about my country, America, because like, this is the only country where people can have opinions, and the government isn't gonna like, isn't gonna like punish us for it. I argue with other. I argue with other Americans. Other Americans be like, Brokey, what are you talking about? America isn't so great. Like, we're better than other countries. Like, we're, for the most part. Canada's up there. But like, I love my country. That's it. So that's why I don't be trying to silence people for every little comment that they have. Like, you have the right to feel how you feel towards me or whatever. So, like, I welcome all comments, but I think like this: if we could have a conversation, we could eventually get past whatever our issues are, as long as we kind of know what the issues we have against each other. Most people been fighting for so long that they don't even know what the problem is that they have with one another, because they don't want to hear the other side. So I'm willing to hear the other side. But comments like, he's making all this money, he's like that hurts, because there's other content creators out there who already eclipse so many followers. Okay, there's content creators who have 500K followers to 1 million followers, who with that follower count should be making X amount a month, and they're still preaching all this. I don't have money, guys. Oh, come on, gift me. I'm in my hotel for the last day. Still give. Those are the people you should have all the energy for, because they're still taking advantage of people. Because they went viral. They went viral, so people fell in love with them, and they still can't. They still don't understand that these people they already have eclipsed success. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I've been doing. I just been rocking out and trying to stay positive. And I do that with y'all. Oh my goodness, Kelly. Detroit's in the building. Yo, I don't understand it, Detroit. It's April. We're in April. Why are we still seeing snow? Oh, Italian girl, thank you for my new hat. Thank you, Italian girl. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's how we get things done. But we have to be prepared to listen. Even if we don't agree, we have to be prepared to really listen so that we can come to an understanding, with each other. That's what's anyway. I don't want to talk shit about any politicians or whatever, but I feel like that's just the main problem with the world. You have two sides that have an opinion and they don't want to hear nothing from the other side. Like, that's a problem. Like, it shouldn't hurt you to hear what the other side is saying, and what they might be saying could be valid. It might be against your opinion, but it could be valid. There's got to be a way to come to an understanding. Yo, Gabe, I hear you. I hear you, Gabe. Thank you so much for telling me this, Gabe. You sound like you've never been homeless before. I appreciate your opinion, Gabe. Until you've been homeless, Gabe, everything that you're saying is gonna go out the window. But I don't wish that on you, though. So again, Gabe, if you're coming across someone who's going through it and you're not in their shoes to know anything, you don't even understand how people get to the situation that they get to, Like, I get it. You can have your opinion, but god damn, just be happy that you're doing okay. You don't gotta come with the smoke on some, oh my god, you shouldn't be doing, like, come on, bro. Just live your life. If that's the case, just live your life. Yo, Tiff, good morning, Tiff. Why is it snowing right now, Tiff? Why is it so much snow? We're in the middle of April, going on May. Like, why was it still snowing? Thank you, Italian. So, Gabe, you're lucky. You're lucky, man. You made it out. You made it out of this shit. I'm proud of you. Okay? I've been at it like a year. Again, there's a reason. Okay? I hate getting into the reason all the damn time because, like, I don't want to make it like a sympathy thing. Okay? When I get on here, I try to be upbeat about situations. I don't want to leave the chat all sad and miserable. Okay? Like, Gabe, there's reasons why people get into the shit and why their situation is longer than yours, Like, I can only tell you this. Like, I never seen this coming. I was in a relationship. I took care of everything. My lady decided to have a change of heart and then forced my hands on some, I'm going to take the kids and leave and go back to the hood. Mind you, she didn't work or anything like that. So it's like, and being a person who came from a single parent household where my mom ultimately moved to the hood, when you get to your teen years, living in the hood is not good. It's not good. Like, a lot of females don't realize this, that unless you can keep your kids out of the hood or whatever, like, they don't realize they only look at them as like small kids. They don't think about, like, the kids are gonna become like 15, 16, 17. If you're gonna live in the hood, the streets is gonna be very, very, look, kids they're in school more than they are with us. So if you're living in the hood, imagine how much peer pressure is out there to do bad things. So when she told me this, and she said she was gonna go back to we moved out of Worcester, right? And she said she's gonna move back to Worcester with the kids. I was like, look, is there any way we can work this out, okay? Because I love you. Is there any way we can work this out? Is there any way, even if the love ain't there no more, can you just stay, and like, I can stay and save up money or whatever and then leave, you know, like you can, and I'll continue to pay for everything still. And she was just like, no, it's either you go or I go with the kids. She forced my hands, so I went. Now you got to remember, there's a lot of guys. It's just a long story to get into, man. Everybody's story is different. My story, again, is different from, like, there are guys who separated and they can still have enough money to pay the child support and then pay for themselves, okay? Those type of guys, they might have came from a two-parent household. They might have made the right decisions in life that doesn't jeopardize like their job situations or the type of jobs that they can choose, okay? My situation was different. I came from a one-parent household, lived in the hood, made poor choices that jeopardized the types of work that I can do. So it's literally like I literally wasted a whole 15 years of my life because like I had to get my record clean. 5 years probation, 10 years of waiting to get it expunged. That's 15 years. So that's 15 years of missed out careers. You know what I'm saying? Missed out opportunities. But you know what? Like that's why I hate getting into this conversation with people. That's why I be like with people like, yo, if you don't know nothing, please just like, if you can't vibe out with us, then don't vibe out with us. You can have your people. I hate going into this because it's fucking sad for me. So she made the decision to take the kids, and I said, you know what, just stay and I'll leave. Now, with everything that I'm telling you, everything that I was doing was enough to take care of where we live and stuff like that. It's not enough to take care of taking out another expense like getting a place for myself and then taking care of that situation, okay? So I said to myself, you know what? If I gotta be homeless to be able to pay for them to stay there, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. And if something else comes along that's good, then cool. But I'm gonna have to bear through this shit for the sake of my kids, because I don't want them to go through what I went through. That's why, for anybody asking, and I hate going back to explaining about that. So that's why I love my kids so much. Okay? I don't care about, that's why I don't care how people look at me, because I know what I'm doing it for. Okay? I know where all of my money is going to. Okay? There's a lot of guys. See, so comments like yours is why guys do what they do. Okay? Comments like yours, you can't do this, you can't do that for yourself, you can't do this for yourself. That's why guys don't like taking care of their responsibility. Because they need to impress people like you. They need to impress people online. That's why you see so many guys on social media showing off their watch, showing off their cars, showing off their nice places that the little Airbnb, whatever you call them places, right? Airbnb, right? They show off all these things, right? But in hindsight, behind the scenes, they got like 10 kids, 5 baby mamas, and they don't spend 1 cent. They don't spend a penny. There's a lot of ladies that know what I'm talking about guys running away from their responsibilities, okay? That's why I tell a lot of guys, if you're in a relationship, if that relationship doesn't work, okay, be prepared for when it doesn't work out in your favor, because that's what's going to happen. It's not going to work out in your favor, but you're still going to have to be the man and the father and take care of your damn kids however way you need to take care of them. Okay, so that's the choice that I made. I could have just let her. I could have let her leave. I could have just let her. Okay, go to the hood with my kids. I'll just do the simple child support and stay put where I'm at. But that wouldn't be fair to my kids, because I have to think rationally. She's going off whatever emotions she's going off of, so she's not thinking about, yo, you move to the hood. If the kids grow up to that 15, 16, 17, like, it's not gonna be good. But she's only looking at them because they're small right now. But like, that's why I made the choice that I made. So I'm tired of hearing people tell me all the time, you're not doing this for yourself, you're not doing that. I can't because I gotta do it for my kids. So miss me with all of that shit. Okay, people, I don't be trying to come off with this type of energy, but that's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. Like, miss me with all that bullshit. If you don't know anything, then wish me well. If you don't know anything, wish me well. It's that simple. I be seeing my kids. It's just like my ex doesn't, she doesn't like social media, so I keep this away from them. But they do know about the pads and the tampons. Okay, they definitely know about that. They think it's funny. I hear you, Gabe. But you said it. So if you put it out there, anybody else reading it is going to take what you say in a different way as well. And people who don't know me, if they just joined the live, they're going to see your comment and they're going to run with it. So that's why I had to address it how I addressed it, man. What's with Gabe and Gabby? Yo, chat. What's with... No, like, I'm only... Yo, Gabe, I'm only joking, but it's just ironic that, like, we have Gabe and we have Gabby. Like, look at the comments. I think it's a Gabriel... a Gabrielle type of thing or something. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate it, Gabby. Gabby and Gabe. Y'all might be perfect for each other, man. Can I get Gabby and Gabe here? We might start a love connection chat. We might start a Yo, Gabe, I think I found your soulmate. Gabe. Her name is Gabby. Yo, y'all would make a cute ass couple, man. Gabe and Gabby. Yo, Gabby, come in here, man. Come in here. Like, I got a perfect person for you, okay? His name is Gabe. Gabby. Nah. She's definitely not. She's definitely your soulmate, okay? Yo, take it as a blessing, man. Like, look, you came in here, you started speaking out your stuff, and look, I'm a firm believer of the energy you put out there is the energy you shall receive. So look at Gabe, the energy that you put out there, Gabe. Look at what you just received. You received Gabby. You received your girl Gabby, man. Thank you. Yes. Amber is my soulmate. Thank you, Yessie. Yo, Tiff. Thank you for holding us down, Tiff. Horsefly, welcome to the chat, Horsefly. All right, I'm going through some comments. What's up, Jay Moolah? Right now it's snowing. It's snowing in Massachusetts, so the spot that I stayed at, I had to settle with the McDonald's place with the manager lady that doesn't like me, so that's why we started here early. I didn't know if she was gonna like let me stay and eat or if it was gonna be an issue, so I had to go live just in case there was an issue. Yo, Philly Bandit, are you at the right chat? Are you at the right chat? I think you're at the wrong place. Lamont Sanford, you still own that junkyard? Like, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, it's amazing, like, some of the people that we come across. They just be saying anything. Lamont Stanford. Who the hell is Lamont Stanford with the junkyard? How you gonna people do if you know a Lamont Stanford, right? If you know a Lamont Stanford, why would you come in here and ask an obvious question, right? I'm obviously not Lamont, okay? It's weird. This is what I'm trying to say. You and I, we're not even friends. We're not even friends in real life. So this is what I'm trying to say. If I knew a Lamont Stanford or whatever he's talking about, right? If I really knew a person, I could just call them. I could just call and ask them if they live at this place or whatever. So since you know me, right? Since you know me, call my number. Philly Bandit, call my number, right? It's gonna show up on here if you know me. If I own this junkyard place, it should be on Google. Go call the number, man. People just do anything to discredit people. It's weird, but I welcome the comments because you help the algorithm. So that's why I deal with the people who come in with the weird comments. You see what I'm talking about, chat? When we play Go Fishing, it's gonna be on Mr. I don't even know what his name is, but here, this is your moment. I think he thought I was talking to him or something, but he's like, dude, I've made more in the last 4 days than you have all year. Chat, that's so completely random. I don't know where we find these random people at, but that is great for you. So thank you for sharing your time with us to tell us that you made more in 4 days. I appreciate you for using your time to come tell me that. You're greatly appreciated. I'm getting my charger, chat, just in case. I'm on 2%. Yo, DJ, thank you for the follow, DJ. DJ, just some people they're just weird like that. Instead of just being happy for opportunities that they've received, maybe they came from a 2-parent household. Their parents did what they had to do to set the right path for them. Kudos. I'm not even mad at it. I'm happy that he's doing well in life. That's a good thing. In my opinion, why should I be mad that he's doing good in life? That's just how I think, but he's mad that I'm doing bad in life. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But people are different, That's just how some people are. Let's wish that let's hope that you continue to do good in life and you never fall for your worst. My phone's about to die, chat, so give me a second. I'm trying to look for where I put the chargers. I'm coming, chat. I don't know where I put the charger. Okay. Oh, Mel, thank you for the follow, Mel. Yo, see, this is what I'm talking about exactly. That's the problem that a lot of people don't be getting. They just quick to just be like, just say any crazy thing about somebody and know nothing. And it's like, yo, some people's stuff is too personal to like explain or brings them so much pain, and people want them to like, oh, why can't you do this for yourself? It's like, yo, just be happy you're doing good. Like, move on. The next person's gonna get through whatever it is they need to get through. Oh man, phone's gonna die. Sorry, chat. I hate when like, you know, the chargers, like after a while you get the chargers and you gotta like play with it. Like I hate that. I hate that so much. Or maybe it's just the phone. I think it's the phone, because like my phone took like so much beating from all the people who like attacked me and stuff like that. Yeah, it's taken a lot of beating, so I think it's like kind of messed up now, but it's okay. But yeah, man, you people are wonderful, man. So all of y'all who's been vibing out, rocking out with us, like, I salute y'all, man. We're gonna do like some great things in the future, man. Game day will be, you know, very, very suspenseful, where everyone gets to win daily. And then hopefully, you know, in the future, like, actually I'm in the near future, like, I'm gonna start like, look, like I told my chat yesterday, there's people who got like so much energy for me. Like, oh, you don't work, you don't do this, you wear pads, you got a doll. Like, they have like real hate for me, right? But for me, I'll see stuff like, I'll see like missing person, 15-year-old, you know, like that makes me angry. That makes me like, the way they look at me, these people that don't know me, that's how I look at these signs that I see of like missing. That makes me angry. That makes me like, the way they look at me, these people that don't know me, that's how I look at these signs that I see of like missing. The way they look at me, of like missing. The way they look at me, these people that don't know me, that's how I look at these signs that I see of like missing